Last time I came here, found an incredibly huge snake, a bunch of bottles, and a lot of other stuff. And wow, look at it now. If you remember before. If you don't, then you're not impressed with the amazing amount of foliage that's covering everything. Wow. I wore my waders this time because last time there was holes everywhere that I was not prepared for. I am prepared for now. Look at that big old hunk of aluminum, some kind of something. What is that? I smell something that is no longer with us. We're gonna go upstream that way. I no longer make fun of people who drive off with these hooked to their car because I did it once. If you've ever done it, you know how embarrassing it is. I hooked up, put in the gas, got to goofing around on my phone, hanging out, not paying attention. It turned off. I heard it. I cranked my wagon and put it in fast forward and drove off. Then I heard something snatch real hard, and I looked in my mirror and realized, oh no. My immediate next thought was, how much is this gonna cost? Because I thought I had torn up my truck, torn up the gas pump, caused all kind of damage to everything in the world. So I backed up, took it out, laid it on the ground to avoid further embarrassment with it hanging out of my wagon, and I went inside. And I told the lady, I said, I have errored in my way. And I told her what happened. And to my surprise, there's people up there. I gotta hide. I don't want them to see me. I don't know where they went. To my surprise, she said, oh, it's not a big deal. And I said, really? She said, yeah, you just pick it up and snap it back in. I don't know where they went. They disappeared. She was kind of short, and I thought, she's not going to be able to reach that and snap it back in. So I did it. I picked it up, snapped it back in, walked inside since she had other customers, and I said, I fixed it, it snapped back in, and it did, it worked, and everything was fine. Nothing on my wagon except one little mark. It didn't cause any problems. And I learned a valuable lesson. The lesson was, don't do that again. So I did it. That is a root beer bottle. Not old. Train. Someone has already been in here looking for bottles and found them. And the way to show that to other people is to stand your bottles up on the side. I've never really done that, I usually get the bottles and take them with me anyway. Sometimes, not all the time. Because sometimes you find so many you can't possibly take them all out. Oh. But it was pretty embarrassing. Ripping a gas pump out of the thing. Now I gotta climb over this without hurt. Oh, there's a little turtle frolicking amongst the sway. This is a big old tree. The vines don't look fuzzy. Oh good, that's Virginia creeper. That's not poison ivy. So I think we'll be fine. Just taking this road up here. And up here, walking down here this way, getting a good view from above. And I think we gotta go this way. But I'm gonna need my camera hand. There's a large crawfish I'd like to look at, but I got a feeling, oh, it's fast. Too fast for love. They're like lightning when they go in reverse. They're like Mater when he backs up. Remember the last time I came, I did not have waders on, and you could only go so far. This time I'm a fuzz more prepared. Found a lot of bottles here before. And only like one that was semi-rare, yet pretty cool. I don't care how rare they are. If I find them and someone else has found 50, whoop-de-doo. If I've never found it before, then it's fine. If I found it before, it's still fine. Yeah, up here is where it got kind of iffy trying to get around the corner because the water was so high. Wonder what's in those. Probably my Amazon orders. Oh, I can't see a thing. I just don't want a dog to come up and go crazy barking on me. Maybe it won't. See anything in there. So we're gonna sneak on around here and make an attempt to go up further. Hope it doesn't get too deep. It's pretty deep right here. Believe it or not, this creek has only had, and I do research this, one alligator spotted in it ever. I think that means there's only one. So you gotta weigh the odds. I don't really know what that means, I've just heard it before. that's a deep hole. Oh, 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 I just stepped in it. I don't know what weigh the odds means because you can't change anything. And odds don't mean anything. Because if the odds are whatever, and it happens to you, then it's 100%, right? It means it's gonna happen. So, okay, there's a bottle. There's a Coke bottle. Not so old. We will harvest. We'll find a spot to put it. There's a football. There's always a football in the creek. Because they make it. How's this possible? That is a one-track train. Train track. And the train just went the other way. I'll tell you what, the people who live right here, goodness gracious, I bet they wake up mad every day. Pretty creek. Look at that perfectly round concrete thing with a little lip. Okay, up here, old bridge, good spot to throw bottles off for me. Looks more like beer cans. There's a Coke bottle. Piece. We will prop it as we keep wandering. This is where it gets really sketchy. It's pretty deep. Oh, spider webs. See nothing. About gone as far as I want to go. I did see bottles on further upstream as I was driving looking for this place. And there were several bottles, but I didn't want to stop and get in right there. So I did not. So we'll go peek just a little further. I think we're done right here. We're going to find a new spot. I'm gonna walk the bank and go back in and get the nothing bottles we found and press on to the next spot. Thanks for watching my videos.